George Smitherman, former provincial Liberal cabinet minister, Liberal partisan, and former mayoral candidate for the city of Toronto. How are you today?
And current father.
And current father.
Of two little babies.
And that's the most important part.
It is, yeah.
So, what are your impressions of the convention so far?
Well, I first came to a biennial Liberal convention in 1980 when I was 16 years of age, so it's fun to be in this environment. There's been a tremendous energy here over the course of the weekend, and I think it's been an important step to the necessary renewal of the Liberal Party.
Okay, and what are you focusing on for the next 4 years with respect to Liberal politics and perhaps your contributions to it?
Well, I've already indicated to the interim leader that I have more time available to return to my roots as a Liberal Party volunteer, and I'm intending to be pretty active and use as much discretionary time as I can to be part of the renewal and rebuilding of the Liberal Party at an organizational level.
Okay, and what do you make of the resolutions passed today? Pro-marijuana, pro-monarchy, pro-supporter, this new supporter class. Do you think that these are interesting initiatives?
I think they are. I think that by and large what I've liked is an appetite for risk. In a certain sense, I think an appetite for risk is the necessary precondition towards renewal. If you're a government or a government in waiting, then at the debate of things that are risky, you say no just because you don't have the gumption to take that risk. And some of these have proven to challenge that in a way that I really, really like. I think that the supporter class and opening the party up is absolutely necessary. The Liberal Party has been too clubby at the riding association level. To meet fundraising, organizational, and voting objectives, you have to invite people in. I think that the resolution on marijuana reflects scientific reality. And you see Ron Paul's libertarian candidacy in the United States has attracted a lot of young support on the basis of that, and I could take or leave the monarchy.
Okay. Now let's talk about municipal politics because it's part of the Smitherman context recently. Rob Ford's been in office for just over a year. If you were to give him a letter grade, and could you tell me on how you're marking on what criteria?
No, I'm not going to fall into that trap. The only person that plays that sophomoric letter grade stuff is Sue-Ann Levy, and she can continue along with that. At the end of the day, the only grade that matters is that which the public would give a person, and that's found at times of election or when one seeks re-election. I think that have chosen a path which is to stay out of the debates at City Hall. I contested the election, but I wasn't successful, and I really deferred most public comment as a personal choice, and respect for the citizens of Toronto. The mayor is not my cup of tea, but the people of Toronto invited him to the role, and they'll have an opportunity to comment on that at an election, which is yet a fair ways off. So I pretty much stayed out of the discussions at City Hall, and not gonna offer any ratings.
Will we see a rematch?
I really think that for me, I'm at the point where I'm focused on fun, family, and finances, trying to put myself in a position that if I ever do want to re-enter elected politics, that I can properly support my family with these two little babies. And I'm enjoying new opportunities, including global business activities and things like this. And I might return to politics sometime. But what I know about politics is if you want to pursue it, it's got to be in your heart. And you got to be prepared to work every Saturday and every Sunday and every evening. And for right now, those are times that are more preciously dedicated to my family.
Great. Thanks so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.